Hello, I wish you a good day and welcome to Beko Trainings. My name is Slobodan Prposh and I'm a trainer for Beko products. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I would like to introduce myself briefly. The first thing I want to tell you about myself is that I've started my career as a salesman in a retail store of technical goods. From the very beginning of my sales career until today, I have tried to learn as much as possible, both about sales and the manufacturers, products, technologies, and benefits that they bring to the customer in everyday life. At one moment, I thought, now I've learned everything when new technology is released. During this time, I have realized that the job of the good salesman of technical goods consists of continuous learning, and so it has remained like this till this day. I want to welcome you to the world of Beko products, technologies, and solutions that not only make life easier, but can also make it better. Before we start training, I want to present to you the plan that I have regarding online trainings. I plan to make my trainings interesting, dynamic, educational, useful, fun, and inspiring. I want to share with you many years of my sales experience and love for the technology. The only people who can give a final judgment on whether I succeed in my intention are you who are watching and participating in my trainings. So, if you have a question or if you want to give me a feedback, suggestion, comment, or advice, feel free to send me email to slobodan.purpose@beko.com or enter your question in the field located in the right corner of your screens. Today we will talk about my favorite category, dishwashers. Before I start to talk about the latest and high-end technologies that can be found in Beko dishwashers, there's a brief overview of what we will talk about today. At the beginning, I will give the reasons for buying a dishwasher and benefits that this device brings us. Then I will explain the basic working principle. After that comes the part with the Beko super technologies. I will announce some of the topics for the next training, and finally, for all of you who are listening this training until the end, I have one gift as well as possibility to download this presentation in PDF format. So, here we go. The answer that customer needs to get before they decide to buy a better model that will give them more benefits is very simple. What do I get for more money? Feature tells and benefit sells. The highest level of knowledge of goods is user experience. When you own and use product, you know everything about it. And even more, you really believe in that product. And that's what customer both see and hear, and perhaps most even important, feel in your sales presentation. Those salesmen who own and use a dishwasher will show this type of belief during their sales presentation because they have a user experience. For all sellers who do not have a user experience with the dishwasher, here is what the users get when they buy and use a dishwasher. In the first place, extremely high hygiene. Washing dishes at high temperatures with a strong detergent and the soft water always give outstanding washing results that cannot be achieved with the hand wash dishes. The highest temperature that we can withstand on our hands is around 40 degrees Celsius, while the dishwasher easily reach a temperature of 70 degrees Celsius. Dishwasher users know that the glass washed by the dishwasher are so clean that they squeak under the fingers. On the second place, I would point out a very low water consumption. To wash a 13 sets in a dishwasher, you will need about 12 to 13 liters of water, while with the manual washing the same amount of dishes, you will need about 120 liters of water. Of course, we are using warm water because it's much easier to wash under the warm water than cold water, especially in the winter. Which brings us to the third benefit, and that is saving electricity. You will consume at least twice as much electricity washing the dishes manually, 2 kilowatts instead of less than 1. In other words, a good dishwasher is a smart investment that will pay off in just few years, just at the expenses of saving electricity. And finally, the most precious resource which we have less and less today, time. The time you were spending at the sink is now yours. Instead of 106 minutes, the dishwasher will do the same job in just 30 minutes. Now you can dedicate that time for yourself. For example, if you would read the books for that time, you could read 100 books in a year. Imagine what could you learn. So, in short, the most important benefits you get with the dishwashers are more hygiene, saving money, more time for you, more hot water in the boiler, nice hands and nails. And the technologies found in a Beko dishwasher will provide much more benefits for their users. For example, you won't have to scrub the pots and pans, but more about that later. I will share with you the secrets of top sellers, how to turn the characteristics and features into advantages and benefits that will delight your customers. One of the biggest professional deformations of sellers of technical goods is also one of the biggest mistakes, and that is communication through features. And when a dishwasher is presented, it is mostly about capacity, energy efficiency, washing and drying efficiency, number of programs and temperatures, number of sprinklers, noise level, and dimensions, half wash option, or for example, in a Beko dishwasher, about high pressure zone, system for glass protection, automatic detergent dosing, and so on. Discover customer needs before you begin your dishwasher presentation. You will easily achieve this with quality questions. And here is some of them. Is this your first dishwasher? What kind of experience did you have with the previous one? How often do you wash the dishes and what do you wash most often? Number of household members, age of household members, built-in or freestanding. These questions will tell you knowledge level of customers and what is important to them, with what they were satisfied or dissatisfied with, and whether you need to educate them and explain them different aspects of the future use. These questions will help you to introduce them those benefits that will be most important for them. This way, you will not only sell a better product, customer will be grateful for it. And don't forget, people are connected to people. And satisfied and happy customer will not only remember you and come back to you again, they will bring you new customers. Selling is always personal thing, and I'm sure you already know it. Because when a dissatisfied customer returns to your store, he certainly doesn't say that your company sold me this, but he points finger at you and said, "You sold me this." Selling is always personal thing, and Beko dishwashers provide a lot of technologies that will make even the most demanding customers more than satisfied. Best proof for that is happy customers of Beko dishwashers, which number is increasing from year to year in all countries. Before I move on to the Beko technologies that are most responsible for such a popularity with the customers, I would like to reveal one personal secret to you. When my friends ask me how come I know so much about technique and technologies, I always answer the same. I was curious. As a child, I often disassembled toys because I was very interested in how they work, what drives them, and it has remained to this day. When I started to working in the sale of technical goods, I had to turn on all the devices I could turn on and press all the buttons and read all the instructions manual. I couldn't really disassemble them, but thanks to my curiosity, I managed to find out a lot about them, and thanks to that knowledge, I present them to the customers in the best way. Which brings us to the key issue: how does a dishwasher work? The dishwasher takes the water through the water supply from the tap and then passes it through a tank with a sodium solution to soften it to the appropriate level of hardness. Soft water won't create a scale on the heater and the dishes. It is then directed to the heater via a pump and then to the main pump, which is directed to the sprinklers via a three-wave valve. The detergent or tablet is mixed with the water in the washing program, and the filter system ensures the circulation of purified water. At the end of the washing cycle, the water, together with impurities and detergent, is discharged into the drain pipe. After that, the rinsing process begins, after which the machine enters the drying cycle. When the sodium solution is saturated with calcium from the scale that we have removed from the hard water to make the water soft, the regeneration process begins. Salt water from the salt tank is mixed with the sodium solution. Sodium is released from the salt and calcium binds to the chlorine in the form of calcium chloride and is expelled from the machine. How often the regeneration will be done depends on how you set up the dishwasher before putting it into operation for the first time. So, natrium solution softens the water and salt regenerates sodium solution. This is the basic principle of operation of dishwashers, and it is the same for all manufacturers. Yet, what makes a huge difference is the heart of every dishwasher, and that's the motor. The ProSmart inverter motor is a technology that changes everything. This motor is so good that we are giving a 10-year warranty, which is achieved by registering the dishwasher on the Beko extrawarranty.com. The ProSmart inverter motor uses permanent magnets which works without friction, and because of that they are very economical, quiet, and allows high water pressure to be achieved. And by the way, pressurized water can be very powerful, so much that you can remove paint from the wood or clean any concrete. The ProSmart inverter motor allows higher water pressure on the lower basket where we wash pots, pans, saucers, and cutlery, and the lower water pressure on the upper basket for delicate cups, porcelain, and glasses. With Aqua Intense technology, you can say goodbye to scrubbing. By pressing the Aqua Intense button, you will release the hidden power of high pressure water that scrubs the dishes on the lower basket instead of you. This feature is supported by ProSmart inverter motor and it's available in the 60 and 45 centimeters width. Just imagine spraying your pot with a high pressure pump for 30 minutes. That's exactly how long the washing program is extended when you select the Aqua Intense option located on the button with the symbol in the shape of the letter X. And how it's actually works you can see in the video. I will also present you what it looks like when we put the camera inside the dishwasher and after recording we take it out. Washed, of course. Now that you've seen how Aqua Intense technology works from the outside and inside, let's take a look at what things look like when we put pots, pans, and frying pans with the stains in a dishwasher. These stains have been proven to be the hardest to remove. Impurities from eggs, minced meat, and pudding are tested on intensive 70 program with activated aqua-intense option and without aqua-intense option. I would just like to mention that we did not scrub these dishes before we putting them in the dishwasher. We have put them as they look in these photos shortly after finishing cooking. The minced meat stains has been completely removed on the intensive 70 program with aqua intense option enabled. The problem with this type of stain is that if dirt on this type remains, you have to wash all the dishes in the dishwasher again, and before that you have to scrub the pot. Of course, if you do not have a machine with aqua intense technology. Here we can see the egg stains that are most often caught on the side wall of the pan where there was no oil or fat. So the stains is instantly created. Egg stains are by far the most difficult to remove, and Aqua Intense on the Intensive 70 program cleaned it without any problems. With the pudding is perhaps the worst situation because the stain that remained is the largest. Of course, Aqua Intense with a high water pressure zone has successfully solved this stain as well. In the end, when we did this test, we decided to test at the same cost how Aqua Intense technology behaves when we put the whole tray inside the Beko dishwasher. As you can see, whole tray was clean even if Aqua Intense arm makes a high pressure water zone only in the right corner of the machine. What you may not have known is that when Aqua Intense option is turned on, the pressure on the entire lower basket spray arm is increased. The results we were able to measure tells us that with the help of Aqua Intense technology, we achieved up to 5 times better washing results. The purpose of the dishwasher is to wash the dishes for you, including scrubbing them for you. That's her job. And what it would look like if we had to do someone else's job, you can see in this video.
Hang on a minute. I'm doing the dishwasher's job. This is like...
You do it right.
Or like... Or like...
Speak up, I can't hear you! You copy me? I can't hear you!
New Beko dishwashers with Aqua Intense technology provide up to 5 times better cleaning, even with the toughest stains. Beko, official partner of hand washing haters, official partner of the everyday.
Aqua Intense. You may think that's it. There is no further than this. This is the pinnacle of the technology. Well, here's something even better. Corner Intense. Thanks to the new mechanism and the completely new design of Corner Intense spray arm, the technology allows water to come and wash even the most remote dishes in the lower basket of the dishwasher. It is hard to become the best in anything, even in making dishwashers, and it's even harder to stay the best. In the following video you can see how Corner Intense technology works, thanks to which it achieves top washing results. Those of you who have a dishwasher for at least 3 years, you might have noticed one strange phenomenon, which is that the glass from the glasses loses its original shine over time and becomes matte, and that scratches appears on the glasses. Users often mistakenly think that it is due to the lime scale or salt that the glasses scratches each other during the washing. None of this is true. What actually happens and why glasses and porcelain lose their original shine. The main reason for this phenomenon is called glass corrosion. Beko dishwasher with glass shield technology prevent glass from corrosion and porcelain damage. Now, let me explain how glass corrosion occurs. Each dishwasher must soften the water before it enters the wash cycle. In order for the washing results to be good, the water must be softened from 0 to 7 dH measured according to the German water hardness standard. Corrosion of glass occurs when the water is too soft, from 0 to 3 dH, which often happens after the regeneration of the sodium solution. And if the water hardness is in the range of 3 to 7 dH, there is no risk of glass corrosion. And that's exactly what Glass Shield Beko technology allows. Water hardness in the range of 3 to 7 dH. For those of you who do not have a dishwasher and who are not familiar with glass corrosion, here is what glass looks like after 1000 washing cycles in machines that have glass shield technology and in those that do not. In the left side of the picture, you can see how a new glass for whiskey, tea, and water looks like. In the next column, how the same glass looks like after 1000 washing cycles in a Beko dishwasher that has a glass shield technology, like new. In the next column, how they look like with another manufacturers that had some kind of glass protection technology. In the next column, with the standard programs of entry-level Beko dishwasher that do not have glass shield technology, and in the last column with other manufacturers that do not have glass shield technology. Two versions of glass shield technology are available in the medium and the premium models of Beko dishwashers. Auto glass shield, where you don't have to do anything because the machine determines the water hardness, and the manual glass shield, where you have to adjust the water hardness control system yourself for the first time. And here is how it works. When you adjust the hardness of the water on the dishwasher, you need to turn on the red pointer inside the left wall of the dishwasher to the same number to which you set the dishwasher. Those of you who have and using dishwasher for many years may have witnessed unpleasant odors that can come out of the dishwasher, especially if the dishwasher is not used for an extended period of time. The reason for that may be the remains of food that were found on the filter. Ion Guard technology prevents the appearance and development of unpleasant odors by injecting negative ions, which eliminate unpleasant odors. When this option is activated, the machine injects negative ions for 5 minutes in each hour when the machine is not running. It includes an ionizer and fan to neutralize the molecules that create unpleasant odor. The following technology that I am proud to present to you allows you to fill the machine with detergent and rinse and wash it without refilling for a whole month. Autodose. Autodose technology provides many benefits. It regulates how much detergent will be used depending on the chosen program and the soiling degree of the dishes. Results is top-notch washing performance every time. In addition, if you sometimes want to use a tablet or classic powder detergent, no problem. The video presentation of Autodose follows. Sometimes it happens that no matter that you wash the glasses in the dishwasher, they come out with little spots from drying. Steam gloss technology prevents this phenomenon, which is why you don't have to polish your glasses after washing. During the drying cycle, steam is inserted into the machine, which reduces the diameter of the drops on the cups, thus avoiding the appearance of these stains. This technology is available on medium and premium models and provides 23% better glass shine and 30% porcelain shine. Great! Why not? Whenever you want. Although the wishes can vary from situation to situation, and sometimes when you do not have time and when you are in a hurry, what you need is for the machine to wash the washes quickly as possible. No problem, there is Fast Plus technology, as well as half load option that allows you to wash a half loaded machine. Fast Plus option allows you to shorten the program up to 3 times with the same washing results by raising the thermal efficiency and adjusting the water pressure. Perfect cleanliness in record time. There is of course option of half wash, which can be found in medium and premium models, with one important note. With medium model, you have the button to select the option to shorten the washing time, while with the premium model, you don't have this button because the dishwasher by itself recognizes how many dishes are in the machine and shortens the required washing time. Some would say pure magic, and yet I would say magically fast hygiene. The Auto Tablet is intelligent option available on medium and premium models, and when activated it recognizes the type of tablet in the machine and accordingly adjusts the temperature rise that each component of the tablet is dissolved at the right time, allowing ideal results for both washing and rinsing. Dishwashers do not have this technology, can generally wash with tablets only at one program that usually works at 50 degrees Celsius, or if they have a button with the tablet, then it must be pressed. The Beko Auto Tablet function allows you to wash with tablets on any program. At the beginning of the training, I mentioned that dishwashers is one of the few devices that will pay for itself in a couple of years only through the saving of electricity. What really makes a difference in total electricity consumption is the way the dishes are dried. And here we come to two solutions that make a big difference. The first is active ventilation. The active ventilation system, unlike the static system which has only a heater, also has a fan, which increase air circulation and moisture condensation speed. This reduces electricity consumption and shortens the time required for drying, and because of that achieves A++ energy class. Fantastic. But there is a better than this, and that's effective drying technology. This system enables the achievement of A++ energy efficiency with additional shortening of the total time required to complete the dishwashing. Brilliant and very simple solution we patented allows dry air to be injected from the outside into the dishwasher. And when the air that is drier is inserted into the dishwasher, the time required for drying is shortened. Brilliant. Dishwashers are there to allow us to operate as easily as possible, which will take us a little time as possible from reading books, for example. The biggest job around them comes down to putting and taking the dishes out of it. And that's why we went a step further and made handling even easier. I want to introduce you the new Acrobat system for vertical movement of the upper basket, even when it's full with dishes. The old Acrobat system allows you to choose between two heights of the upper basket, while the new one allows you to choose three positions. Thanks to this, you can easily and in 1 second choose the best position for the upper basket. When, for example, you put tall wine glasses just before washing, you can easily lower the whole basket and the glasses fits without any problems. Or maybe you want to put the big pizza plate or a fashion tray in the bottom basket. No problem. Just raise the top basket to the highest position. You don't have to be an acrobat when there is an Acrobat system available for you in the medium and premium models. The flexibility of the dishwasher provides better handling and also better washing results and higher capacity. You will be able to wash many different size dishes at the same time. If we replace the cutlery basket, which was mostly at the bottom, to the very top, where there is usually unused space, that would be really great. This is actually what we have achieved with the new flexible cutlery basket. The upper cutlery basket is available on better models and comes in two options, with fixed and flexible cutlery holders. Above this basket is a small sprinkler on the ceiling in charge of washing and rinsing the cutlery. We are close to the end of this presentation, and I want to share with you how to know what the basic characteristics are from the label of the Beko dishwasher model. I will share with you Beko dishwasher coding system. The first letter, in our case D, refers to dishwasher. The second letter tells us which group of the dishwasher it belongs. F for freestanding, I for fully built-in, and S for semi-built-in. The third letter can be N or S and refers to the dimensions of the width. N is for 60 cm width and S is for 45 cm. The first number tells us about the type of display, and the bigger the first number is, the better the dishwasher with more possibilities. The second number tells us about the number of programs, which also gives you more option. The third number talks about the capacity, which is measured by the number of sets of the dishwasher that can fit inside the dishwasher. For example, number 5 refers for the capacity of 15 sets. The fourth number tells us about the energy class, where, for example, the number 3 is for A triple plus energy class. The last number is the factory data, which is not particularly important. And finally, you can find the letters that speaks of the color of the device. X is for stainless steel, S is for silver, W is for white, while the letters AD stands for dishwashers that have auto-dosing technology. During the presentation, I mentioned medium and premium models several times. In addition to them, there are basic models that we call entry-level models. On the next slide, there is an explanation of the segmentation of Beko dishwashers into three categories: entry, medium, and premium. Entry-level or basic model starts with the first two numbers in the code 04 or 05 and represent basic models. Models from this category are good and reliable, but with basic features. They all have indicator for salt and rinse aid, 4 or 5 washing programs, LED indicators, and 2 or 3 spray arms. The next category is medium, and these mid-range models represents a serious leap in terms of technology and capabilities compared to entry-level models. It is interesting that the difference in the price between these two categories are not as much as the advantages. In any case, customer satisfaction and user experience in washing dishes is very high with this category. Once a satisfied customer will always come back to you, and dishwasher from this category will just create satisfied customers for you. Medium models start with numbers from 15 to 26, and the lower part of the description you can see in which technologies are represented in these models. And finally, the premium category. This category will delight your customers, and happy customers are the best sellers. They are the one who will bring you new customers. Every time you sell dishwasher from this category, you get another loyal ally in your sales team. I have been in sales for a long time, and I would definitely declare the premium category of Beko dishwasher the best friend of technical goods sellers. Beko dishwashers from this category would definitely be the part of assortment in my store. The list of advanced technologies is the largest and the customer satisfaction is the highest. This category starts with the numbers in the model from 28 to 59. It has 8 or 9 washing programs and technologies and options that can be envied by all manufacturers. Finally, I would like to announce some topics for the new trainings. One of the topics will be smart technologies. The era of smart machines has come with Beko HomeWiz technology. HomeWiz technology allows you to remotely control the device, save electricity, download new programs, useful notifications, tips, and much more. The question I want to answer for you is why Beko dishwasher and not someone else? In addition to the reasons I gave on this slide, I would always choose Beko dishwashers because we washing the dishes with our technologies like no other. Because I can wash 3 big oven trays at once. Because I no longer have to scrub the pots. Because my favorite glasses and cups I like to drink from will always be like new. Because I can easily make space for dishes even when there seems to be no more space and the machine is full. Because I can shorten the program when I'm in a hurry, because it will always smell nice. Because I don't have to put detergent and rinse every time, because it saves me time and electricity, because it gives me more opportunity to get loyal and satisfied customers. At the beginning of the presentation, I promised to give you something, and it is my turn to keep my promises. You can download the presentation in PDF format in the next few minutes by clicking on the field in the lower right corner of your screens. If you do not see this field, click on the small red cube with 3 white dots in the right corner or of your screens, and a field will open. If the presentation opens during the download, just minimize it so you can continue watching me. Here is my gift to everyone who have stayed with me till now. The Beko logo below the letter has one tilted line which symbolizes growth. And every time I see Beko logo, I always ask myself the same question. And the question that I keep asking myself has changed my life for the better. I believe that it will change your life for the better. That question is my gift to you. And the question I ask myself every time I see Beko logo is, am I better today than I was yesterday? Again, am I better today than I was yesterday? As long as the answer is yes, I know I am on the right track. And there was the days when I didn't have a lot of positive answers to this question, but more important than that was not to stop asking the same question. As long as I asked this question to myself, I was better. And so every time you see a Beko sign, ask yourself this question. And if you ask yourself this question frequently enough, you will find the things in which you can be better. Thank you for your time and live like a pro.